Hello, welcome back. It is Q, and we are on day 4 of the Blender to FiveM course. If you are new here and you are enjoying this series, please don't hesitate to subscribe for more videos. If you are returning, I am so happy to have you here. Leave a like if you're enjoying the series. Check the description box to join the Discord. You can get additional help there, or you can register, sign up for some one-on-one sessions if you need a little extra help, or if you just want to move along a little quicker. I know the series is a bit. It's I'm taking it at I won't say a snail's pace, but we are definitely taking our time so that we can make sure that everyone, no matter what level you are, by the time this series is over, will be able to create MLOs from scratch with ease. All right, so we're just gonna pick up where we left off from the last video. I'm gonna jump in, create these windows, and then I'll have a few words to say, and we'll just continue to move forward. All right, let's go. Let's add our window next, okay? Window or windows. Actually, before we do that, let's combine this whole door. What we're going to do is select everything, right? We're going to select the knob. Okay. Can we select everything? Do it in edit mode. Okay, no, hold on, wait. I got you. There we go. I wasn't close enough. Let's do the frame, and then select this part of the door last. Okay, because it's like this is where you want your origin to be, at the center of the mesh. Okay, now that we have all of this selected, basically what I did was I clicked on each different mesh, and I pressed shift to select the next one. Wait, not the door. So hard. Let's just grab this first. There we go. It definitely got us selected on the floor. Okay, let's try this again. You have to be careful because you might select something that you're not trying to select by accident. Okay, so we select the door handle and then the knob, and now let's select the frame. Remember to hold down shift and then select the door portion. Now that we have everything selected, you are going to press Control J. Now it's one door. So if you press G, it'll move the whole door. So just right click to it to go back to where it was, and you can come over here in the outliner and you can rename it door. Boom. All right, and we can actually select this one and we can rename it, double click on it and rename it ground. And we can rename this one house. Boom, so you can understand what is going on here. Okay. We're going to create the window next. So this is going to take a couple of videos, you guys. We're going to create a window next, and once we're done creating the window, in our next video we will move on to creating everything else that's in our environment. We'll make a path that leads out to the street. We'll put some trees, some bushes, some a mailbox, maybe a car. Okay. This is very simple. Again, I'm just trying to get you to understand the basics of Blender so you know how to move and function. Okay. All right, so let's continue. Let's do our window, and I'm going to show you how to create a window frame without, what do you call it? Create a window frame without having to continuously duplicate the different squares. All right, so what we're gonna do is come here I could have duplicated one of those and started with that, but we're not. We're going to start with a box. That's what we want to do. Start with a cube and go from there. There's so many ways we can do this. We're in object mode. Perfect. We got a cube. You can go on and name it now if you want to. And just call it window, because this is, do we want to call it window frame? Yeah, let's call it window frame underscore frame. I use underscore because when you're naming stuff for like FiveM, GTA, it's commonly a common practice is to use underscores when you have spaces in between your words. Let's move this up. Actually, let's turn on snapping so we don't have to guess. Oh, that's annoying. Hello. Okay, so let's just move it up. We got to move it up first, and then you can snap it to the floor. Okay. Let us scale this slightly. Then we're gonna turn off snapping, and then we're going to move it up because we're gonna put like a row of windows right here. This isn't like how houses would, you know, maybe the old houses, but modern houses won't have windows that look like this. What I want to do is we're going to scale this window thing, jig. I'm gonna scale it on the y-axis to make it a little bit more skinty. Okay. And then what we are going to do, we'll keep it actually we'll keep it, let's just make it a little bigger. We'll keep it like this. Okay. Next thing you want to do is go into edit mode, because I'm pretty sure, yeah, can you, yeah, go into edit mode because you need to have access to each face. What you gotta do is once you get into edit mode is select both faces, the front and the back. Okay, and we are going to inset these faces. What that means, what that looks like is that if we're, the short key is I, and then it's going, we're basically just going to drag it in just a little bit. Okay. Does that make sense? We are going to inset to create the frame. So after you have your two sides, front and back, selected, press I, right? And just drag your mouse in just a little. If for whatever reason yours isn't working, sometimes this right here at the top of the, wait, hold on, I actually have to show you. If you look at the top of the toolbar, when you press I, there's some things that pop up. If it's off, sometimes it says individual off, and if it's not moving, just press I again and it'll allow you to move. It doesn't happen often, but just, you know, if that happens, that is a possible reason why it's not moving for you. Okay. We'll say that is enough room, right? The thickness of the frame. And then we're going to delete these two faces. Okay. How do you delete them? You can right click and click delete faces, but I always just press X and then delete faces. Just, I like to move a little faster. And there's your frame. It's like, well, there's holes in it, like it's not filled in. That's weird. That's ugly, because once you put it up against the wall, it don't look right. You're right. Okay, so what we're gonna do is come over here to the edge select tool right here. We're in face select right now, but just go to edge select, and what I want you to do is click on these two edges that link the frame together. Any two will be fine. And when you click them, after you click them, press F, right? And then you can press do the same thing again. Select this and this edge and that edge, and press F again, and it will fill it in for you. F is for fill. And then do it again. You can just do it all the way around. Press F again, boom, it's filled. And then do it again, the top, and boom. And now look, you have a complete frame. Okay. perfect. So if you go here, and now you don't see anything. You don't see the lines. Go back to object mode. You don't see the lines. All right, so what we're gonna do is snap it to the wall over here, and then we can decide how big or small we want it to be. So it is selected. I turn on snapping. It's still on face select. You know, and press G. Is it snap to the wall? Yeah, it is. It just allows us to get to here much faster. There's still another portion of this that we're going to create for the window, but when it comes to modern houses, they don't typically have the middle pane, the T that goes here. So for now we won't add it, but what we will do is go back into edit mode, and dang it, how do I want to do this? Let's go into front face select, front orthographic view is what I'm trying to say. And then we're going to go to this, select this see-through x-ray. It says toggle x-ray. And I believe, and then go to vertex select. I want to say that if I do this, it's going to select all the vertices front and back. Yeah, front and back. Because we are in x-ray mode, or you can do it in wireframe. But sometimes I like to just turn on x-ray mode so I can still see the surface of everything, because sometimes when you're in wireframe you can't really tell what you're looking at, but you can use either one. But I just like to turn on the x-ray mode. I selected all of these. Why? So that I can move everything at the same scale. So if I press G, and wait, let me turn off snapping. If I press G and Z, everything is going to move and keep its proportions, right? If I zoom out, actually that is big enough. So if I want to move this side, G and X, maybe like right there. Let's do this side. I'm into like the modern futuristic house design, so that's why I am creating more of a modern S type of window. Let's go back. Let's turn off x-ray mode now, and if you hover over and press L, it'll link everything, select, and then we're gonna just move along the y-axis just to move it in just slightly. Do we want to delete this window? No, we're not gonna delete it, but I just need you guys to see that could be a window. Obviously it doesn't have texture, you can't really see through it, but just to give you an idea, okay, of what it could be. We're not gonna open it or anything like that. What we are going to do is duplicate it. Actually, before we duplicate it, let's set our origin back to origin to geometry. There we go. Now that we have our window, again, like you can, if you wanted to make this not as modern, you could totally put the middle pane, make them smaller, and put multiple windows here, and put the middle pane cross design if you want to. How do you do that? You just the same way that we created the door frame, how we made the rectangle and then we duplicated it to make the other one, and we moved it around to fit the edges of the door. You would do the same thing here. You would duplicate the edge, or just add another cube and scale the cube to fit how you want it to fit, and then duplicate it and stretch it or whatever you need to do. But let's duplicate this one. Shift D is how we duplicate. We have it duplicated. We're going to rotate along the Z axis 90 degrees. I'm going to press enter. All right, let's go top down view so we can see everything. Let's move along the X axis, GX, go about right there, and then we're going to move along the Y axis, GY. It's a little too big, but that is okay. All we have to do is, let's go here, We're going to go into edit mode, vertex select. We're going to go into x-ray mode. Actually, let's do wireframe just so you guys can see, and turn off x-ray. We go into wireframe. It's literally like it performs the same way. It selects everything front and, well, actually it doesn't select everything front and back out. Well, we learn something new every day. So if we do turn on x-ray mode, now you have everything selected front and back. Okay. So let's just turn on off wireframe so that we can see a little better. We're gonna move along the y-axis, so press G and then the Y, and just bring it in to about right there, and then turn off x-ray, go back into object mode, and now you can see, and you can put these windows all around. And that's what I'm gonna do really quickly, is basically continue to duplicate and put windows all around the house. Okay, let's do that. We definitely got to make this look more like a house. I'm gonna have to reshape the door or something, because the door isn't giving house, it's giving shopping center. But it's like a whole lot of trial and error, y'all. It's trial and error, practicing. Oh wait, what did I just do? So just with everything that I've shown you, I'm just going to continue to duplicate and move everything around. Let's go top down. G, Y. Let's do this. Wait, hold up. G, X. That's why I was doing that. It doesn't have to be perfect. You guys can do this with me. You don't have to just sit here and watch me. Just do it with me. Follow along with me. Build your windows. You can make these into sliding doors also, but I'm just, just trying to show you the basics of it all. Actually, let's grab this one since it's already big. It's already big. Shift D. I'm gonna move it along the X. And like right there. And then let's do X-ray mode. Tab back into edit mode and select these vertices. Right? Okay. And then G and then Y. Boom. Turn off x-ray mode, and then you can just go back in object mode. You can see what's happening. That's the way it is. Let's grab this. Let's grab that. Top down. Actually, before we do that, let's set the origin to geometry. At shift D, rotate on the Z 90, press enter. G Y, let's move it down. That's the way it is. And then we're gonna do G X right there. And zoom in, go back into edit mode and x-ray mode, select and G X it. Okay, we're almost through. Let's grab this one. right? Top down, Shift D, X, oh, I didn't select the object. Let's set the origin to geometry also. We're gonna rotate on the Z-axis on the 90 to 90 degrees. GY, GX. We'll come here. Yes, it's not perfect, but I think you guys can get it. I think you understand what's happening here. All right, so those are our windows. We could totally add more here to make it look like a sliding window or so on and so forth, but I don't want this to take forever. You guys can be more detailed if you want and add more, or you can make the smaller windows. That's gonna wrap up today's tutorial. Hold on. Let's actually join all the windows just for the heck of it, just for practice. You probably won't do this when you create your MLOs, but just for practice purposes, we're going to join them all. Just a second. Just now I just selected a house by accident. If you do that when you're selecting multiple objects at once, what you can do is just Control Z to go back one step, and then go back to selecting what you were selecting. But let's just join all of these. Control J. Once you've selected everything, did I select everything? Yeah. Control J, and boom. Now everything's one window frame. I like it. Now what? Oh, let's select set the origin to geometry so that it's in center. It's in the center. So if you did, for instance, if you did create your windows and you wanted them to be one object, and maybe you wanted to add your windows after, like in Code Walker or whatnot, when you get to Code Walker and you go to add move your windows around, you want it to be centered, because when it spawns your window for you, you want to be able to see it and rotate it with ease. But yeah, this is not a perfect house or anything like that by any means. Next video, we will finish making this house. I think I can move along a lot quicker with you now that I've shown you how to use the primitive tools, primitive shapes. And we will just model together. And then after that video, after the next video, we'll begin to move into working on the actual MLO. If you are not in the Discord, maybe you just have questions, or you want to post your progress, the house that you made. Maybe you added a little extra flair to yours, to make your windows look a little different. Or maybe you built a different house. Maybe you built more of a traditional style house. Again, this is looking like a shopping center, but it's okay. It's looking like a shopping center, but it's okay. You guys get the picture. We're not going to spend a whole lot of time trying to make this into a perfect house. I just want to show you what is possible and what you can do. Okay. If you have any questions, you can join the Discord, which will be, the link will be posted in the description box. If you just want to, I would love to see what your house looks like. And so on and so forth. Everything that we did today is everything that you're going to be using when creating your MLOs, when you're creating your props, when you're creating your furniture, whatever it is that you're making. You can make anything with everything that I've just shown you today. Literally. Okay? You can make anything. If you enjoyed today's tutorial, leave a like on the video. If you are new here and you have not subscribed and you want to learn how to make MLOs, please go on and subscribe. And I'll see you guys on Friday with the next video. Okay? Love you. Bye.